Hello, I'm back with another review, and this is the brand new M16A1, or M15A1. Same gun. Okay, this is the box art, and I just love Classic Army's box art for their Vietnam model guns, because it's just different than the blue. It's white, and it's got a outline of the gun. It looks really cool. And it says here that's the new model, which is a new design, contains bullet catch functioning on metal body and advanced 7mm bearing gearbox. It's pretty good. And then, of course, it comes with regular stuff inside. It's got the new manual and some other stuff, and it's Vietnam right there. Amazing package. But he didn't come for that, he came for this gun right here. This gun, as you can see, it's black. It's on the background of my black covers. I'm very sorry if you can't see it that well, but there's enough light in here. It's good. Oh yeah, that's why. Hold on. There we go. That's much better. Okay, I'm gonna start from front on this. It's because it's the most unique part. Right there, the tulip-shaped flash hider, and of course I have had it painted black. I'm not gonna tell you how. It involves sandpaper. That's pretty much it. Sandpaper and spray paint. That's, to get rid of the nasty shit. So yeah. Of course, Vietnam style. So it's got a bare barrel right here, nothing, no grooves or anything. And of course, the really unique triangular hand grip, which is very comfortable. I don't know why they discontinued it on the newer models, because it's just works amazing. Of course, you've got your buffer tube in there. But you can see the gas tube, and you get your delta ring. These things are on there really tight to make sure that the hand guards do not come off. It's very good. And we have our licenses and Classic Army's right there. You got your Armalite, which they're the people that originally made it. It's all really nice. Painted. My logo's on there. More Armalite, USA, and they got made in Hong Kong. That sticker you don't want to take off because it's one of those types of stickers that you can't take off pretty much. And selector switch, really crisp sounding. Off over here, got your mag release, and you notice that it's bare. There's no guard or anything on it, so it's really interesting. And you got your 20 round magazine, but this is a 300 round, not 300, I'm 200 maybe, more like 150 round. Now a little different, some info on this gun. This gun is a second generation A1, which basically, well, there's three different generations pretty much of the gun. People mostly see the M16 A1 as the one that has the brick cage flash hider, such as most common M4s today. No, that's not what it is. This is the first two gens had the tulip-shaped flash hider, and they were supposed to they worked better at limiting the muzzle flash, because the actual grooves in the tulip, they were curved. It's not a really extreme angle that's curved, but they're curved nonetheless, so the gas escape much easier. And the whole reason why they changed the brick cage, that's the reason why the brick cage has more vents, so that since the vents are straight, they're cut straight, the flash is going to be the same as three of these vents that are cut at an angle. But the brick cage allows for suppressors and bayonets and stuff on here, while this one only allowed for bayonets. And then the new M203s would be able to go over those better, instead of the ones that had to be installed by engineers, and they were a real hassle to mess with. You got your dust cover here, and moving bolt. It doesn't move back much, but it's better than the other ones. And then you got your bolt catch here, which you would pull the charging handle back, and then press the bottom button here. But I'm not going to do that because it's hard doing it with 2 hands. I can show it on another video another time. You've got your grip here. It's a little bit larger than the real version, but it's comfortable, and that's what matters. And I've saved the best for last, the upper receiver, which is integrated, and it's amazing. I love the integrated, how it looks. It just looks so much better. People used to call this a black rifle. It just looked sexy. It is sexy. It's an amazing gun. I don't know why anyone would not want to have this. I love the M4. The M4 is the most versatile weapon in the world, besides the G36. I would have to say the M16. If I would go anywhere on this continent, I'd either bring this gun. Or actually, I'd probably bring an XM29. But since not a lot of people know about that gun. By the way, that gun is the brand new gun that's going to be on our military. It's got a grenade launcher, 20mm airburst round grenade launcher, 5.56mm cartridge capacity. It's got a thermal imaging sight built into it. It only weighs about 10 pounds, even though it's slightly larger. It may look bulkier, but it's lighter, and it's got more stuff on it, so you don't need to carry as much stuff. So it's really interesting. It's got laser range finding. It's crazy. Okay, this gun, though, is sleek. It's pretty cool. But the only thing is the battery, of course, goes in the back. And instead of having a trapdoor, it's got a little, little thing you push down on the top here. This will come down, but you need to get on a hard surface because it's very hard. It may not be that way for all of them, but so far for this newer model, they made it so it will not come off easy. You really have to put some force into it. I usually have to use a hammer to do it. So it's a very sturdy piece of plastic here, but there's a lot of room in the back for a big battery. You could probably fit a 9.6 in there. I'm not sure, but I have a large 8.4 right now. This gun's great. I got it off of Airsoft GI for about $280. I also have the XM177E2 from the exact same model. This gun has the 7mm gearbox that really speeds up the rate of fire on these Classic Armies. I mean, Classic Army really outdid themselves with this gun. There's not a lot out there that are high quality. I wouldn't go for a JG or an Echo 1. I would go for this gun. And the Tokyo Marines, well, they're plastic, and they haven't changed their design in years. So, you need something new. This gun's great. It's meant to be very durable. It's not going to break anytime soon. It's surprisingly light. I can lift it with one hand. It's under 10 pounds, probably around the 8-pound range. And it's just great. You've got your sling adapters. I don't really need to go over this stuff. You all know it's a basic M4. It's the one that started it all. Now, for the end, I'm gonna give you a little history on this gun because I hate people that go over this gun. This gun's the second genesis of it. The third genesis, I would have to say, they didn't call it the genesis. I'm calling it a third genesis because there's 3 generations of the same model. The first generation had the tulip flash hider, everything on this side, except it had no forward assist. It had no forward assist. So the guns, when they jam, they would, you couldn't really push on this thing to seat the bullet in there. You had to actually, get in there and, pretty much remove the damn bullet. And then, this is the second version. They redesigned it and put the forward assist in, as well as I don't know if the bolt catcher was already in there or not. I'm not too aware of it, but I believe that the forward assist was missing. So the gun was really plain looking without it. And this forward assist, it's not like the newer ones. This is called a teardrop forward assist, and as you can see, it looks pretty much like teardrop. It's easy to use your thumb and just push it. Now it's a little bit more complicated, but since they have the gloves, more surface area, it's easier, and the little circles just lower profile. And they also had a gun called a CAR, all capital CAR 15, which was the predecessor to the XM177 series. This gun right here came before the car. This one was after the Car 15. The Car 15 was basically a mini model of the A1, and the problem was it had high recoil, which was surprising for the 5.56mm round. In the sound and muzzle flash was huge. But if you can get your hands on Togi Murray Car 15, you're one lucky son of a bitch, because they only produced them for about 2 years, and they're extremely rare. And so far, this is the only one you see out there of the Vietnam Air CQB gun. That's it.